Good evening, yes. Yeah, so it's April 2021. And a hot topic at the moment, front page news, back page news, sports news, zeitgeist of the time, is about racism. Now, serious subject, however, spoiler alert, like it's not what you think. So racism, it seems to me, is about being prejudiced, is it not? Prejudging people. Includes the name prejudice, is to prejudge, isn't it? It's judge someone before you know them. My considerable experience, the people who prejudge most are judges. Yeah, can't help themselves there, don't worry about it. However, I'm going to be honest with you, they say when you point the finger at someone, there's three fingers pointing back at you. So I'd like to be honest and to share truth about myself. Put it out there. If it's about being prejudiced, then I reckon I'm the most prejudiced person that I know. I'll give you an example how prejudiced and how I can prejudge somebody before I even know them. Say I'd just met you, Major. Right, I just want you to say one word. Indeed, good evening. That'll do. One word. Indubitably. Right. Indubitably. Major said one word. Now, Major Tweedmouth, from that one word, I'm going to make a dozen assumptions and judgments about you, your character, your class, your education, your relationship with your parents, and many, many, many more things besides. Really? Yes, from one word. So, Major, really? Indicates to me you're rather posh, aren't you? Well, indeed. And that means you've probably been to public school. Indeed, Harrow and Eton. Yes, Major. So you were probably a boarder, were you not? Yes, Papa said, go away, Mendelssohn, and I'll see you when you're 16, see if I like you or not. It was by a Harry Enfield joke there. Yes, Major, so you're kind of a posh, even like sub-orphan. I mean, your parents weren't ill or something, like in most cases. They just didn't want to know you. They sent you away. Shoo-shoo. Like 95% of normal people. So I conclude you may well have some issues about being loved by anybody, or being a child, being a parent, etc., etc. Furthermore, conclude, Major, despite being sent to posh school, that your fantastic wealth is inversely proportional to your talent. Because, of course, you don't live in a meritocracy and you got your money through chums you went to school with, or some tip on some shares that were going to go up. Is that all right, Major? Furthermore, Major, I could go on. If you've been to public school, and let's be frank about this, you are 50 times more likely to have been the perhaps victim of an unwanted homosexual advance in the dormitories. Let's face it, Major, this is simply, well, there's nothing more I enjoyed eating, more than being fisted round the ring by a younger fag. No, Major, we weren't talking about your boxing skills, your pugilism. Well, what was it then? Furthermore, Major, being posh, you're almost certainly a conservative. At 3 o'clock on Christmas Day, you're watching the Queen's speech. Well, actually, David, I'm more watching speeches of Mrs. Thatcher, the Iron Lady. Yes, Major, but you get the picture. And you're probably bigoted, you're probably racist, homophobic, quite a strange guy. You're probably not even a very good lover, Major, and either have a smaller than average male appendage, or you're probably sex mad. But being a powerful man, you have to, and ugly, you've probably got to pay for it. And you see a Wendy Whiplash in Knightsbridge every Thursday, who makes you don your Chelsea shirt and put an orange in your mouth. David Mellor. So, Major, I can come to all these conclusions and bigotry and realise you're probably rather a bit thick, let's be frank. And despite your fantastically expensive education, probably only just scraped a D or an E in your 11 plus. That'll be you, David Cameron, and Chancellor of the Exchequer, George Osborne, who could barely do maths, ladies and gentlemen, in fact. So, Major, and you've been given through nepotism, you've been given many jobs and businesses, you've ran into the ground because you are quite hopeless. George W. Bush. So, Major, I come to all these conclusions about you simply based, you're probably on your one word, really? And you've probably got a very low EQ as well. You're probably not very good with people. You haven't got very good interpersonal skills. So, Major Tweedmouth, I put it to you. That's I'm just as bigoted as you. I'm prejudiced, and would you like your windows cleaned? Well, this is kind of bulgy northern behaviour. Why we're bringing in Tear Scouse? Stop. This kind of thing. This is Major Smiley, Mendelssohn Tweedmouth. Good evening. Really?